Hey Aries, and welcome to School of Thoughts Tarot, however they say it. I heard somebody correct me and say tarot, so I have a feeling I know who that is. I can't help it, okay? It's been a long time coming since I haven't heard anybody say tarot until you, so this is weird. If you actually know who I'm talking to, this is gonna be really funny. But yeah. Okay. Interesting. So the first card, I didn't even give an introduction. I'm so sorry. So my name is Andre, School of Thoughts Tarot. I just did another reading, so I'm just really in the groove of it. But if you want a personal reading, I have an Instagram, School of Thoughts Tarot, where I do post daily messages there. But you can also find the link to my website where you can book a personal reading there. And then I also have a link in the description box below where y'all could do that. And I think that's it. This is for Aries for the first half of February, so February 1st through 14th. Aries, however that falls into your chart. I don't do the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium, North Node, South Node. It's just too much. So if it resonates for you, then it resonates. All right. So this is my energy oracle deck, where I'm just pulling the overall energies for you, Aries, for the first half of February, and it is a love reading, by the way. Okay, so the first two cards, the first one I pulled out was card number 10, and it's Storm Warning. And I said interesting because I keep pulling that for myself. Now, I'm not an Aries, but I've been told that I have a lot of fire energy around me, so that could be it. I don't know. But Storm Warning, so something's coming. And then the next card was card 45, which is a 9. Man holding a heart, so I would bet it's from that person. Whoever this man holding a heart is, whether it be you or somebody else, Aries. Somebody in love with you. But also, it's just this time. Like, I guess it's has to do with Aquarius, and the moon being in Aquarius, and just the sun being in Aquarius. I saw financial concerns. It didn't come out, but I saw it, just so you guys know. But it's just been like heavy emphasis on relationships and who we want in our lives and who we don't want in our lives. Like, I don't know, because every reading is like somebody's coming back. Like somebody from the past. I don't know. Or unless you're a Gemini. You need to let that shit go. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, go ahead and watch that reading, because no. And last card is card 19. Another 10, okay. Rest and rejuvenation. So we have 10, 9, 10. So I feel like Aries, that rest and rejuvenation card, I feel like is advice, honestly, for spirit. I feel like you've been resting and you've been rejuvenating, and it's just not good enough for you. I feel like, well, just knowing Aries, you don't like resting and rejuvenating. You like to always do stuff. And I split the deck just now, so I enjoy love. So Aries is always doing something. So I feel like the reason why you've been called to rest and, chill out is because of this storm warning, because of whatever's coming. I think the rest and rejuvenation is more so about meditating, because, yeah, he's like in the meditating position. I feel like it's more so about communicating and talking to your guides. So you can get a clear understanding of what's going on. And when I say talking to your guys, like sometimes they'll lead you to like a video, or they'll lead you to like a person, and the person will say something to you, so you have to be really aware and really, cautious of what your people are saying to you, what you're watching, so you can pick up on all the right messages, or there's also like literally meditating and literally talking to your guides, so that's what I feel like with that card, because so I feel like that card is specifically about you, but then these are about whoever this person is. So I feel like it's somebody from your past that could be coming back, and like the trade they cause, and they cause all types of shit that you don't want to deal with. I feel ya. But yeah, so I feel like it's somebody from your past coming back, basically, essentially. It's just what the overall energy is giving me right now. But with this rest and rejuvenation card, I do feel like you should be better in tune with your guides if you're not. And listen to what they gotta say. Whether or not like this person comes back to stay, I feel like they're coming back because they have to, as part of the contract, that you have to live out with this person. So this person could have said, so this is an example. So say y'all, you met or whatever, and shit just didn't work out. I feel like this person was supposed to be in your life. But of course, we all have free will. And so you know, that was part of your path, but I feel like your person may have either chosen to not entertain you or deal with you, or they have chosen to entertain and deal with you. So, whereas in the past you may have chosen them, you know what I'm saying, but they wasn't choosing you, and so you had to, of course, that leads to different choices, different things you have to do, you know what I'm saying, in your life. However, I feel like this person, whatever choice they made before, I feel like they just didn't choose you, which would be why they're coming back, you know what I'm saying, and causing this big storm, is because they, I mean, I'm gonna pull more cards, but it's like they've made a decision is what I'm getting, you know what I'm saying. So like that's why it's a storm warning coming back. I feel it's going to stir up a lot of emotions for you. Y'all might even argue. I'm looking at this card, at this man holding a heart, and it just says Aries to me. So you could be dealing with another Aries. You definitely could be dealing with Aries, because this card just look it. I mean, it's just a person, but I see the word Aries. Don't ask me how, but I do. So anyways, like I said, this is a contract. And then underneath that is Fish Chakra, Archangel Gabriel, literally communication. So I do feel like somebody is coming back into your life, and if it's not I just got this with Pisces too. If it's not a person who you've dealt with in this lifetime, it could be somebody from a past life, so they're new technically, but they're from a past life coming into your life, right? Yeah, so that's what I'm getting just off the main energies alone. There's going to be some type of communication, and it might cause like some unsettling feelings. Like, I just keep looking at this storm warning card, and it could lead to an argument. It could lead to an argument. This is my Radiant Wise tarot deck, tarot. And I'm going to be pulling the challenges that you, Aries, will be experiencing for the first half of February regarding this connection, as this is a love reading. So this is for Aries, and what challenges they'll be experiencing for the first half of February. And even if you're not a Pisces, I would love if you go watch my Pisces reading, because even just like the first 5, I don't know how long I was talking about, maybe like the first 5-10 minutes, because I was talking about 2020 and how it's Judgment Year, because it is. And what made me come to that realization was I saw a post on Facebook. Well, don't even go watch it. I'm just tell y'all now. Don't even go watch it. But I saw a post on Facebook. Spirit, what are the challenges that Aries will be facing for the first half of February? There was a post on Facebook talking about, you know, Kobe Bryant's death. So yes, of course, rest in peace to him. His daughter's teammate, who was also on the plane, and both of her parents, it's just like immensely like really sad. Like, I was crying yesterday. Like, I don't know that man. I never met him in my life. Like, but I was just going through Twitter, and I saw a video of one of his teammates. Wow. You know what? Go watch Pisces, because you might be an MF in Pisces. But and this teammate was just crying. And when I saw the video, when I tell y'all the surge of emotion that went through me, like, I had to like scroll past the video, and looking in his eyes, I felt all the pain he felt, and it was like I had lost, like, my dad. Like, I couldn't stop crying. Like, it was that deep. So anyways, rest in peace to everyone who was on that plane who lost their life, because that's very sad. But the post on Facebook, so it was talking about how, like, it's only January, and we done lost Kobe and his daughter, and we done lost all the animals and the fires in Australia, and all the land and all the fires in South Korea, and all the shootings, and everybody, just people dying, and all those natural disasters, and just all that, you know, all this stuff. And they're like, what's on 2020? Oh, coronavirus, can't forget about that. That's the big one. That's the big one. Y'all need to really pay attention to that, and really protect yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually when it comes to that virus, because everybody's like, oh, the government, but I believe that it comes from a much greater source than that, okay? And that's because, like, a new order is coming in, and out with the old and with the new. I keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying that. But anyways, I saw the post, and I felt like really inclined to, like, I always quote post stuff on my page, and I felt really inclined to, like, say something about it, but I didn't know what to say, so I just, like, quoted it as if I was going to say something, and then all that, like, I wrote was it's 2020. And after I wrote that, it dawned on me, the 20th card in the tarot deck is Judgment. It would be tight if I saw the Judgment card too, if it popped out or something, but the 20th card, no, I'm digging for it. The 20th card in If this would have been the Judgment card, I would have screamed. Like, I would have screamed. But, no. This is looking pretty good, though, Aries. But, the 20th card in the deck is Judgment. And it's 2020. And there was like an amazing synchronicity to that, as I was like saying it in the Pisces reading. Like, there was like a really tight synchronicity to that. So if you want to see that, I would watch the reading for that, because it's synchronized like exactly what I was saying. But it is the year of Judgment. Like, I've been saying that, and it's the year of reaping what you have sown, good and bad. So I just keep saying, you know, loving your loved ones, loving yourself, take care of yourself, make sure you're doing what you gotta do, like, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, you really don't know. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But anyways, so your challenges, the cards I pulled out, well, bottom of the deck is 8 of Pentacles, first of all, and then the first card that fell out was 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like, that's, and then we have Ace of Pentacles too. I feel like your main focus right now is definitely your tangible, like your home environment, where you're gonna live at, your money, your job, like your career choice, all that. I feel like, and for this to come out as your challenge, I feel like that's what's gonna be challenging you, is focusing on you and what you need to do, and having a new beginning for yourself, or this person who could very well like mess it all up, or like just come in between that and make you lose your focus. I feel like that was a big thing, is people losing their focus because of other things, whether it be a person or outside something. People have lost their focus on their vision, myself included, so I'm not, you know, exempt from that. But we lose our focus when we get tied up and attached to other things, you know, in our lives that we shouldn't necessarily attach ourselves to, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles here, you are focusing on this, and honestly, you're going to achieve it. Like, I'm really feeling like strongly, but I feel the same for Pisces too. So good, just go watch the reading. I feel like y'all have a lot of already synchronicities and things in common, especially with this High Priestess coming out. High Priestess was the next card out, and so I feel like you're keeping a lot of things to yourself, like, you know, a lot, but I feel like you're also very in tune with your intuition, or attempting to be in tune with your intuition, and really trying to make the best decisions for you. But I feel like while you're going about that, you're not really telling anybody about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just doing what you got to do. And the next two cards that came out was Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. So I wholeheartedly felt like, you know, you're doing what you have to do for this brand new passionate beginning that is going to be bestowed upon you. And again, this is a love reading, so this could be all about a relationship, but I honestly feel like it has to do with your pentacles and your job and your career. I feel like you're making changes in your life to go towards what it is that truly makes you happy. I feel with this High Priestess card, you're doing a lot of like internal reflection, a lot of just reassessing things, going back over things, how you live your life, how you conduct your life, what you want out of life, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, okay, Aries, this could be vice versa. I'm going to just say that now, because I feel like this man holding your heart is the reading that this is for. Like, I'm feeling like this is a masculine energy, and that's what this reading is talking about, is this masculine energy. Okay. So again, like, you know, everything I said before is still accurate if it applies to you. But like I said, it could be vice versa. It could be vice versa. But I feel like I said before, though, I said this was the only card I felt like was regarding you. These other two cards, this Storm Warning and this man, I feel like your person is coming through this reading a lot stronger than you, Aries. I feel like this is about your person. So, with that being said, go watch Pisces, because Pisces was about Pisces, you know what I'm saying? But the person, their person that I was talking about seems to be resonating with this person right here. So if you feel so inclined or compelled to go watch Pisces, then I would definitely do that. But yeah, your person's goal, I mean, well, whoever this is for, okay? You, the person, I'm gonna just say you, okay? Take it how it resonates. This is now their goal, whereas before, I don't think it was. And I think they're putting a shit ton of work. They're putting a shit ton of work into like, I'm getting like serious, like workaholic vibes, like worry bee, like all type of shit like that. Underneath that, I do see the 5 Pentacles and the Tower and King of Swords. So if your person has been showing me as King of Swords energy, is confirmation for you that this could be your person. But I feel like there's like, they've been going through like a lot of awakenings with this Tower and this 5 Pentacles here. They've been going through like a lot of awakening. You see how they're falling from the building? Like, this person just don't know what the fuck hit them. Like, they're like, whoa. Like, and when I say that, I feel like their feelings for you, just a wake-up call to the way they've been conducting and living their lives, people they've been entertaining, people they've been around. I feel like that's been like a major wake-up call after they come out of this King of Swords energy, and I feel like they're doing exactly what they need to do to get themselves on the right path. Sorry, I thought I saw the Judgment card. I'm obsessed with that necklace. I said Judgment. But yeah. And I feel like they're not telling anybody. So if you, viewer, have been wondering about this person here, everybody else is too. So you're never alone. They're not telling anybody. They but part of the reason they're not telling anybody is because it's new to them. It's uncomfortable for them. It's uncomfortable. I didn't mean to say that, but it's uncomfortable for them. That's just spirit coming through. But what's uncomfortable for them is the new beginning they're embarking on wasn't something that they ever saw coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because like their perspective and the way they see the world, like, is changing now. And so as it changes, so does their life, and so does, you know, what they want for themselves, and, you know, the work they're putting in for that. And I think they're like realizing, you know, like, this is the way to go. But people around them, and like, I'm getting strong, like family, like I'm in a mother in particular, like I'm really getting that strong, has like really clouded their vision or judgment, or, you know, whatever it is that they should be doing. Okay. As far as like moving forward, not even moving forward, just on the way that you should view life and the way that you should conduct yourself in your life. I feel like this person has been living their life through other people for like a very, very, very long time. And I think upon meeting you, person, their eyes were opened up to a whole nother way of living, another way of being, another way of, you know, seeing and understanding, you know, life and how life happens, and, you know, what happens and things like that. This is my Spellcasters Tarot. But yeah, so, and like this Ace of Pentacles, I just see it being offered, like, you know, and then I look underneath it and I see like this. It's like in my eyes, I'm seeing marriage, you know, like you walk through the threshold type shit. That's what I'm getting with that. Like, I feel like this person wants to make an offer, but a solid one. This is the Ace of Pentacles. You know, see how big it is? Like, that's why I feel like they're working towards this 10 of Pentacles, because they want to give that to you. Like, that's tight how it, like, goes. So it's like there's the 8, then there's the 10, and there's the Ace. So I feel like they're working to get to the 10 to give that to you, you know? But they're not telling anybody what they're doing because it's not accepted. I feel like they were telling people before, and people were like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you on? Like, that's that weird shit. You need to... that's that weird shit, you know? Making him feel uncomfortable. So I feel like this person does have like low self-esteem, you know what I'm saying, like low whatever, especially when it comes to other people, because they want to be accepted. This is a person who thrives on acceptance. They don't like feeling like the outcast, the outsider. I feel like for a long time, but they do feel that way though, you know, they don't like feeling that way, but they do feel that way, and so they adjust and accommodate themselves to be acceptable for everybody else, you know, to make themselves fit in, to make sure that, you know, they get a seat at the table. Basically, like, they were denying who they were to, you know, be somebody they weren't, just to be accepted, just to fit in, you know. And I feel like they're realizing that, and that's why he's coming out as the man holding a heart. Like, he ain't the thinking man, he's holding a heart. Like, I think he's now taking into consideration himself. And the heart came from his leg, if you look closely. The heart came from his pants leg. So it's like he's now looking into himself, and he's like, this is what I care about. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to work towards. And if I have to keep it a secret, then I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's only a secret because they're still kind of low-key battling, like, what other people have to say about it. But also because they're not even... I don't think they completely trust themselves. I feel like this is new ground for them, new territory. So I don't feel like they even completely, wholly trust themselves. But one person they do trust is you. And that's honestly why I feel like this storm warning is coming, because... it's like they have a grip on what's going on, but they really don't. And so it's like they're coming to you, but you're going to like correct them. I don't want to put it like that, but you're just going to illuminate things for them, you know, that they didn't illuminate before, which is why it might cause an argument, because they might think, yeah, I don't know y'all life, but that's what I'm getting. And then Ace of Wands. So, like, you know, for a brand new beginning, we have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, like, together. And 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Now, this is like a perfect spread, but this is the challenges. The challenges that you, Aries, will be facing. Like I said, it could be vice versa. I feel like I'm picking up on the other person. I don't feel like this is you. May I have the energy for person 1, please, Spirit? So because I'm picking up on their energy, I don't know if person 1 will be you or them. It might be them. Typically, person 1 is who I'm reading for, which is the zodiac sign. So I will let y'all know when the cards come out. May I have the energy for person 1, please, Spirit? Yeah, they see this beginning with you, you know. But I feel like they think they owe it to you, which is why they want to bring you the 10 of Pentacles and not no BS, you know. Like, I feel like if they didn't take you seriously before, they're taking you seriously now. Which is like the running theme for all these videos. I don't know what's going on. What's up, y'all? What's up with the collective? Ah! Okay, didn't I bring up that King of Swords energy? Now we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So, viewer, person 1 could very well be you. We now have a true pair out here. So, this could be a soul. Well, not out, but we saw it. So, this could be definitely a soulmate connection. A divine counterpart connection. And yeah, and look how she's looking. I feel like you looking at this person like, yeah, all right, yeah. You sound good, yeah, but what else? What else? You know, so I feel like that's you. I feel like you are, yeah. I feel like you're heavily, like, 9 of Wands came out. So look how guarded she is and how defensive she is. I feel like you are heavily guarded and defensive, like, against this person. Just because of maybe, you know, the pain that you experience having to deal with this person, or, you know, the lessons that you've had to learn, or what's been brought to your, what's brought to your awareness. I didn't know what words I was looking for. But yeah, so just things that have, okay. 10 of Swords. Yeah. It's just like you're stuck on what happened. You know, like, whereas this person is really focused on, like, moving forward. Maybe you're not a Pisces. Maybe don't watch Pisces, because Pisces wasn't really stuck on what happened. But yeah, so yeah. Person. Your person wants to come back to you, but you, the energy you are in, whoever this is for, Aries cross watcher, you're Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Hell of Swords energy first of all. So you could very well be an air sign, or dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Go watch a Gemini reading if it calls out to you, because that was all about letting a person go. So go watch that Gemini reading if that calls out to you. But with this 9 of Wands and 10 of Swords, like, you're defensive over the ending of the whole relationship. With the 7 of Swords here, it was like, it was completely deceptive. It was, you know, left you confused, worried. And so it's just like, you're posted with your sword, Queen of Swords, because you're like, I'm over it. I'm not about to deal with no more, you know what I'm saying, no more shit. So if you come back, I will cut you off in a second. You know, I feel like this Queen of Swords is coming off very malicious. Typically, Queen of Swords is, you know, she has her sword up, but it's because she's been through a lot. And so she doesn't have it up because she wants to hurt you. She just has to protect herself, you know. So it comes from a loving place, but she seems malicious. She seems malicious. And she's hurt, you know. She's hurt. From this, I just get a lot of hurt. You're hurt, you know, and you're still relating this hurt to this person. And for that reason, it's just like, I don't even think you see them coming back. Like, that's not even in your vision right now. You know, I feel like this could be completely unexpected for you, for this person to come back. Yeah, because it looks like you're just over it. Like, you're just like, you know, it was completely deceptive. If you thought this was a twin flame, you're like, this is a karmic. This is not somebody, you know, that I was supposed to be with. You know, it hurt, and here I am with these 10 swords in my bag. I'll get up eventually, but right now I'm down for the count. Like, I don't think I could do it. Like, you know, completely defensive, completely like, this is over. Like, there's no clear way to, like, read that spread. Spirit, may I please have person 2's energy? Yeah, I think you're just, you don't have any hope left in the situation, if anything, you know. So if the person comes back, and you might, like, chop their head off. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you might be dealing with a Scorpio, because Scorpio just came to my mind when I said chop their head off. For the first card out for them, I see 2 of Swords. So more sword energy. Yeah, but as I said, didn't I say earlier that somebody made a decision? I think I said that. I think I said that somebody made a decision. With this Two of Swords, this person, they made a decision. They have made the decision to come after you. They want you. They want that ass. Anyways. Spirit mind, please have person 2. Yeah, they all about you now. We got the goddamn 6 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. They made the decision to give back to you what you had been given to them. But they didn't want to see that shit. They didn't want to recognize that shit for what it was. Now they do. See, that's the thing. People always realize too late. Nah, I done moved on. I done cried my tears. I done begged God to take it away. I done did all that. Okay? And now you back. All I'm saying is, Aries cross-watcher, whoever this is resonating for, choose wisely with this person. They might come back, you know what I'm saying, all hard working and shit and want to offer you something. It sound good. Just make sure they walk the walk and talk the talk. And I'm tired of this. And then we have the Hermit and the Moon. Like I said, they're not telling anybody, okay? They have a lot of secrets. They made the decision to come back, but I don't even think they know when. I just think, I really honestly, like I said, I feel like they're working on their money, like 8 to 10 of Pentacles, to give you this Ace and have this new, brand new, passionate beginning with Ace of Wands. Like, I feel like they are strategically planning this. And that's why the storm warning is coming out, because it's coming up. Like, this is a warning that it's coming, okay? But right now, they're in hermit mode while they figure this out. But they're working through the confusion, all the stuff that happened before. Like, I feel like they don't want that to come back, or they don't want it to happen again. So with this Hermit card, I feel like they really are going inside, like, within themselves, you know what I'm saying? Figuring shit out. I'm about to say it's all 6. 3 of Pentacles. Like I said, they're planning, strategizing. They're figuring out a way while they're in hermit mode to do, like, they're in hermit because they gotta be, but it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to, they want to come back on that game. So I feel like, now this is where I can give them the benefit of the doubt. They know they fucked up. And so they're trying to come back better than before. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to come back. Sorry. Shit. They're trying to come back. Need some water. Can't even drink it. I'm not this messy, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's how they feel. They just feel all out of sorts. Because they're trying to figure out how to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know they messed up and they know they have to fix it. And that's why they're in hermit mode. So like I said, if you don't know what they're doing, don't worry, because they ain't telling nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with this moon card here, like, I feel like they come alive at nighttime. And they spend a lot of their night manifesting, praying, asking for solutions, asking for ways to move this from the moon to the sun, basically. But they have made the decision that they want to give back. So whether they come back now or later, as Distant Horizons comes out, whether they come back now or later, they will be back once they figure out their life and what they need to do and how they are going to go about that. I just feel like they're being very quiet right now, which is fine, because you're still in this hurt, bruised, wounded warrior energy. Like, how could you do this to me? I ain't saying you like that, but you are definitely, like, very defensive when it comes to this person. And to that, I could just say what I had to learn is, you know, self-worth. And you don't have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start to understand the way things happen and how they happen and why they happen, then, you know, you see things differently. I feel like this person knows they fucked up. And even if you are not in this Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy, like, even if you're not walking around hurt and, you know, whatever, they view you that way. Like, that's why they're trying so hard to make, like, a really tight comeback, is because they view you as being done with them. They view you as, like, I gotta move on. He's hurt me so much. I gotta cut him off. Like, they view you like that. And so that's why they're in hermit mode so much. And they're also like with this moon card, they're confused a bit because they see like they're watching you, right? And so they see how I did see Page of Swords. I don't know where it's at, but underneath the Three of Pentacles was Nine of Cups and King of Wands, like in the Chariot. Like you're literally their wish fulfillment. Like, and they do have every intention to come after you. Just not right now. I think they see that you might need a little bit more healing because they're kind of confused. That's why they're just putting their head down and working on them. You know, I feel like they're not so involved in their emotional body right now, but they are the man holding the heart. And we did see the King of Swords too. So I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like this person is not typically in their emotional body, but they're there now because they're connecting the dots that, you know, I didn't start knowing all this shit until I met so-and-so. I didn't start doing all this till I met so-and-so. I didn't start thinking this way till I met so, you know, they're attributing all these things to you. And so they're concluding that you're their person, right? And so they're also concluding that in divine timing, this will happen when it's supposed to happen. So right now they're viewing you as her, you know, trying to move on, trying to, you know, or like you're seeing them as like a deceptive person who like lied, they did this, you know, whatever. They're seeing you as that. So they're trying very hard to come back with this offer, like an amazing offer that you low-key can't refuse, but also just to make up for what they've done. I feel like they know they've hurt you, you know, which is kind of commendable in a way, you know what I'm saying? That they're trying to come back on some, you know, real shit because they know in the past they weren't giving you shit. So that's cool and everything, but you know, you can make your own decision. But like I said, this is for tentative for the first half of February. But like I said, this person with distant horizons coming out too as well. I don't know if they're going to make a move anytime soon, especially with this hermit mode here. It could be done with a Virgo, but I don't know if they're going to make a move anytime soon. Just saying. Could also be done with a Taurus. I see a lot of Pentacles here, so heavy Earth energy. So could be done with an Earth sign if you know, if it resonates with you. But anyways, for my Kipper deck, I like to pull like, you know, outcomes or potential outcomes. So I keep looking at time because I don't want to cut off on me. But first card out was House, Distant Horizons, and Great Fortune. So I feel like this is a relationship that could come back around. So at this point, we're just speculating because this person energy is just not. It's not telling me that they're coming back right now. So this person energy is like not moving right now. It's like really at a standstill. And so because of that, I feel like with Distant Horizons here and then Great Fortune down the line, I feel like this could potentially be a good relationship if this person, you know, stays on this track and yada yada, whatever, right? The first card out was card 20, which is House. And with this House card, I'm really feeling like with House, I'm getting stability. So like I said, this person is really just focused on their stability, but I feel like they're trying to buy a house. So again, with this Ace of Pentacles, trying to offer you something, like going to that threshold, that gate, I feel like they're trying to buy a house. Like not you particular, but I feel like they're thinking of you being in this house with them. You know, like I think they're working on really trying to build a foundation, a solid foundation for themselves, so they don't come back to you with nothing. You know, like I don't want them. I think I literally just channeled this person, and that's why I start speaking in like the first person. That's weird. That's the first time it's ever happened to me. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. But yeah. So this person, bring it back, control over my body. This person, they don't want you to say no. Like they're trying to like present to you an offer that you can't refuse. And so honestly, it's kind of sweet. Like I'm not gonna flex. It's kind of sweet that this person, like they know you're the one. They know they fucked up. So now they're like, look, let me get my shit together so I can get you back. You know, like they're really trying to come up with an offer that you can't refuse because you are their wish fulfillment. And they're realizing that now, and they have every intention on going after that because they're the fucking King of Wands. They have every intention. Okay, just not right now because they're trying to get their shit in order for you, which is kind of sweet. But at the same time, are you still going to want them by the time they come back? That's the dilemma. So we shall see. Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna just pull. Let me hurry up before this cuts off on me. If it cuts off, y'all, I'm not gonna put an extended part because all I'm about to pull now is advice from Spirit. If y'all miss y'all advice from Spirit didn't want y'all to know. I'm gonna just say that now because if this video cuts off, I'm not editing. I'm not putting them together, combining them because it takes too long. It's too complicated, and I don't have time for that right now. That's just irritating. I tried to do it the other day with my other video, and I did do it. I did it after a long time. On my Scorpio reading, it's just it takes a while. And it's kind of frustrating too. Like, I ain't gonna get into the whole story because it was a long story and I ain't Spirit, what advice do you have for Aries or cross watchers, as this may not be Aries energy? Maybe the person they're dealing with. What advice do you have for the viewer? Excuse me. What advice do you have for the viewer? There's 3 9s out here. Well, 4 9s. 4 10s. Okay. 4 9s and 4 10s. That's deep. First card out is card 31. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. That's for you, viewer, okay? I feel like you might still be hurt or hurting over it. And self-worth is a big theme. I don't know if I said it in this video or in Pisces, but I was saying this reader I watched, Compassionate Heart School, she mentioned self-worth. I really don't know if I said it in this reading already, if I said it in another reading. Or in the Pisces one. I just did Pisces. Maybe I said it in Pisces. I don't know. But anyways, her channel is Compassionate Heart School. But she mentioned, like, that's one of the challenges right now. It's like self-worth for a lot of us. And really understanding and, you know, coming, like, do we really value ourselves? Like, you know what I'm saying? Coming to the conclusion if we truly do or not. Because if we did, will we really put up with the stuff that we've been putting up with? Will we really be reminiscing and all nostalgic? You know what I'm saying? Because what did this person really give you? Because it don't look like anything. Because they're trying to come back and, you know, with 10 Pentacles and Ace and, you know, be some big dog. So I don't think they gave you much. But all I'm saying is, as I had to learn as well, the lesson is never about them. It's always about you and your self-worth and things and what you want to allow and put up with. So this separation is giving you the ability to see that. What's this on my lip? This separation is giving you the ability to see clearly and see things what they really are, past the illusion and past the veil, right? Next card is card 48, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it, and which is what I think your person is doing, which is why they're trying to come up with this amazing offer that you can't refuse. And then, you know, to say it's about foundations. Card 50, consider your foundation. That's what I'm saying with this person. And it says, look at how committed you are to love. Like, these last 2 cards, like, your person is really coming through strong. I thought those last 2 are for your person. So you can go ahead. If they watch your stuff, go ahead and tweet that little and see how they feel. I'm just playing. Don't do all that because I be on that weird shit. But, anyways. But yeah, I thought these last 2 are for your person, how they're coming towards you. And then you... love makes a difference. So understand that, you know, what happened, I don't think they didn't love you. I just think, you know, people react from hurt places. So if somebody hurts you, it's because they're hurting. You know what I'm saying? So when you see it like that and shift your perspective to actually loving them and considering, like, think of them as your child. You know what I'm saying? How would you love your child if your child is exhibiting these behaviors? You know, you wouldn't just shun them, and you would look at them as human and as making mistakes, you know? So yeah, so that's your reading, Aries. I hope that resonates. If it does, please like. That's what I meant to say. God dang it. I meant to tell everybody, like my videos. I need the thumbs ups because that's how I get exposure on YouTube. So if you support me like I say you do, I need you to hit the thumbs up, please. The like button. I appreciate it. I know I talk fast. Y'all want me to catch all that. All you need to hear is this, the like button. Thank you. See you guys next time.